Scorpio, welcome to your general love reading. I hope all is well and fabulous for you. True story, bro. You want to know where I got my fleece? I thought you'd never ask. Boardwalk.com. If you're on Instagram, you know that I became an ambassador for Boardwalk tees and their stuff. I love their merch. I'm not going to lie. I've been following their stuff for years and I really appreciate their sarcasm. I know you appreciate that too. Now this one isn't terribly snarky. It's nice and I love this. Glazed and Confused because I love donuts, and if you follow me, you know that. And Dazed and Confused, of course, is a classic. But let me tell you something. They got some snarky stuff, and they got some Scorpio-centric stuff too. I have a couple of pieces. I'll wear them in other videos, but let me tell you, they got some good stuff. One of my favorite things they have is just a giant skull, and on it says, "In the end, everything will work out." I'm like, that's dark. I like it. Anyway, and if you do too, purchase something, use my discount code. It's in the description box. You'll save 10%. Cool? Cool. All right. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. What's up? What's going on, please? Show me that Scorpio energy. Show me that Scorpio energy. What's going on? Show me that Scorpio energy, please. What's going on for Scorpio? Ooh. Okay, what's going on for Scorpio, please? What's up? What's going on for Scorpio? Ooh. Okay, Nourish and Infatuation. Why do I feel like I had this? Oh, God. It was early on, too. Maybe, I don't remember. Nourish and Infatuation. Oh, Nourish, Infatuation. Okay, okay, okay. Was that Leo? I want to say, I can't remember. I really cannot recall. The idea is somebody, that sense of adoration and kind of chemical addiction, it feeds somebody. It's not so good. It's nourishing thyself with the wrong things. Infatuation, somebody feels good. It feels good for somebody else to feel good. They feed off of that particular energy. Right? It nourishes somebody. You or them. We shall see. What's going on, please? What else, please? There's an infatuation here, and it nourishes somebody to get that particular kind of special care and attention and desire. Okay? And it nourishes someone. That doesn't necessarily mean it nourishes two people. Unless you two are just worshiping each other like bats or something. I don't know. Okay, what else is going on, please? And that could very well be the case. If you met a fellow Scorpio, perhaps you two are just feeding off each other's energy. Whoo, selfishly. Like you guys just hole up in your house and you don't come out for weeks, okay? It could be that your deep infatuation with each other nourishes each other too. It doesn't have to be one-sided. It feels that way, but we'll see. What's going on, please? It could be that you are deeply infatuated with somebody and it nourishes you both, but when it comes time to the other person's turn to give back, here we go again with that giving back concept. They suddenly have limitations and their feelings are frozen. In other words, they can't reciprocate. They have all these limitations around their emotions frozen. It's all right when somebody gives that person adoration, and I have no problem with adoration. If you deserve to be adored, you should be. You know, that's love and sex and you name it across the board. Adoration is adoration, baby. You know, and it can nourishing, but somebody's clearly nourished by somebody else's attentions, time and attention and energy. The other person isn't. They're limiting. So when it comes time to pony up or reciprocate, that same level of interest is nowhere to be found. Somebody clearly loves to be adored. They love the attention. They love the infatuation process. They're probably addicted to it. It nourishes them. But when it comes time for them to show the same, frozen. They're suddenly all about their limitations. Oh, I can't express myself like that. I mean, thank you that you did. That's you. And that's great. And thank you. I can't, but I'm glad that you do. Tell me more about me. Oh, you? No, you're great, obviously, but tell me more about me. Something like that. They feed off of it. It nourishes them. And then when it comes time for the other person to reciprocate that same level of adoration and infatuation, oh no, that's not me. I can't do that. But you go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead. No, I insist. Something like that. Show me. I am using the Vlad, Dracula Tarot, love it. Just got it, and I love it. It's so fluid, so it's going to be right up there for the Labyrinth Tarot for me. Both of those decks will be permanent features now. What's going on? This is great. It's just so fluid. It's so easy to work with. It has graphic images, absolutely. So if you go looking for it, you're like, oh, yeah. Okay, well, I warned you, all right? I can't imagine you having that reaction, but yeah. There's always some folks, you know. I was telling Cancer, I was like, the other day somebody was so offended that I used the words penis and vagina on camera. They put in the comments that I used the words penis and vagina in air quotes because they were so fundamentally upset and disturbed by it. And I'm like, okay. I just don't think my channel's gonna work with you. Call me crazy, call me intuitive. I just don't think we're gonna work out. Okay, show me that energy, please, for Scorpio. Show me that love energy, please. King of Cups, that's you. King of Swords. You are either dealing with an air sign. There's a couple scenarios here I really need to clarify. So you're either, here's you, all right, King of Cups. Okay. You're dealing with somebody who either this, as we discussed, it's all well and good. When you do it, that's you. That's naturally who you are. Me, I can't do that. No. Don't expect that from me, but you go ahead and tell me more about me right here. So it says somebody who cuts off their emotions, turn their backs to you. All right? They cut off their emotions, and they do it so rationally. They come from a headspace. Or you had to cut off your emotions. I need to see. That's two distinct king energies there. You might have had to cut off your cup waters, sure. Gone cold on somebody, which is not your natural inclination, and you wouldn't do it unless you were protecting your feelings. Or it's just you, literally, look at, you see the positioning? Here's that love that you like so much. Here's your order up on the love component that you enjoy from me so much. Here you go. They're back, so it's not reciprocated. It's not like they're, it's not like that at all. They act cold. They enjoy the attention. You thought you were working towards something here. Okay, but they kind of remain aloof and distant. Okay. What else, please? What's currently going on? What's current? The Tower, disillusionment energy. You learned some shit the hard way. Okay. You couldn't see it for a long while. You couldn't see it for a long while. It was a confidence thing, it was a lust thing, it was a passion thing, but you couldn't see that for a long time, not through the Eight of Swords. You thought it was like a matter of divine timing, and it doesn't look like it's swinging in that direction, honey. Show me Scorpio's individual energy, please. Show me Scorpio's individual energy, please. Show me Scorpio's individual energy, please. Show me. Okay. Seven of Coins is in reverse. If you're new to my channel, I do not read the baseline in the reverse. That's my rules of tarot reader. I've been doing this a long time. I trust my method. But yeah, there is no investment. Okay, there is no investment. You had some harsh realizations, huh? Some really harsh realizations. Show me Scorpio's individual energy, please. Three of Cups. I know you were trying to connect with this person or reconnect with this person, whatever the case is. I know you were trying. The person surrounding Scorpio. The person surrounding Scorpio, please. The person surrounding Scorpio, please. The person surrounding Scorpio, please. The World. Either it's ended with this person. It's a cycle with this person. Opening and closing. Open today, closed tomorrow. The energy's off, the energy's on. Cyclic. I don't know. Yours could be too if you're trying to reconnect with this person. I already see that you realized there was no investment. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay? That didn't keep you from trying. I know. You know, that emotional loyalty in you runs deep. And it pleased you. Nine of Cups. It pleased you. It pleased you to please others. It's one of your trademarks. It does please you to please others. That's why you have no problem with that adoration aspect. None. You really don't. You don't. Part of your pleasure is other people's pleasures. It's trademark Scorpio. Okay. It's another part that stems, unfortunately, and feeds into our sense of emotional loyalty. There you go. All right. Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please. Show me that future, please. Show me that future, please, for Scorpio. Show me the future, please. Show me that future, please. Okay. The Devil. Oh, good. Well, you know, not as trademark for our readings. Typically the Tower. Death. Devil. Okay. Well, it's different. No, shit like that doesn't freak people. Ask me, does that freak you out? No, because I'm not a child. The Devil has as much credit as you give him for existing, or for what it means. Show me what's in front of the Devil, please. What's in front of the Devil, please? Honestly, he usually just represents the repetitious of bad behavior patterns, the shit that we keep ourselves chained to in order to keep ourselves from growing. In other words, it's our own catch-22. It's the shit that holds us back and we allow it to. What's in front of the Devil? Because we give it way too much credence. We give it way too much everything that it does not deserve. We blow it out of proportion. It's magnified. It's our fears magnified. We give it way too much attention and therefore diverts our attention from other things that really does require our time, energy, attention, and care, and not someone who just gets off on receiving attention and can't reciprocate it. What's in front of that Devil, please? What's in front of that Devil, please? What's in front of the Devil, please? Ace of Swords. Well, I'm guessing we done cut that out. You following a true truth or pathway. What's in front of that Ace of Swords, please? There might be an offer for reconciliation. It just depends on your point of view of it. If it relates to that particular behavior pattern as we were discussing. It depends on how much you learned here on the Tower. The bigger your lesson was on the Tower, the less likely you are to be susceptible to future encounters like this. Testing. I hate using that word. Testing. People like to blow that shit out of proportion. I'm being tested. Bitch, you don't know. Shut up. And I say that with cynicism because people say that all the time as the reason, as their particular devil, to keep themselves chained and an excuse for not trying. It makes me uncomfortable. It must be bad. I'm being tested. I pass. I won't do whatever that is that's provoking my anxiety and or fear. I win. See what I'm saying? The Devil is as big as we make it to be. And the more you can address that shit, like the moon energy, the more successful you will be. Seeing things for what they are, seeing people for who they are. So, depending on how much you learned here on the Tower, is going to determine your actual test. What could be? You think you learned some shit? Let's see it. Let's try it. It's going to be reintroduced to you. Did you learn enough? What's in front of that Ace of Swords? Show me. What's in front of that Ace of Swords, please? What's in front of that Ace of Swords, please? Oh, what's in front? Four of Coins. You're going to withhold, and you're going to abstain. Did you learn what you needed to learn? Advice, please. Advice, please, or are you going to hold on to it? The Four of Coins swings out of the way, baby. You're going to withhold, or are you going to hold on to? What's the advice, please? What's the advice, please? What's the advice, please? The Empress, Queen of Swords. There is, I know, the Empress here is so tragic in this deck. It's usually such a strong, powerful, maternal figure, the very productive figure. The Wheel of Fortune under your designation. Okay. Your greatest challenge is that in order to find the sun, you have to learn your lessons, and you're going to learn them the hard way. You want to feel that sun? Everybody wants to feel the sun. Everyone wants to live in the sun, but you need to learn what this emotional despondency, keeping yourself safe in that Four of Coin and Four of Pentacles energy, you're going to have to allow yourself to feel the full extent of the pain. You're going to have to release yourself from fear, whatever it is that is fear in your heart space, that's provoking that fear in your particular heart space. The advice, the Empress to the Queen of Swords. where you tend to be loving and nurturing, okay, is your downfall. You wanting to give to everybody is your downfall. You need to realize that. You giving your energy to people who don't appreciate it, who feed off of you from your natural loving Empress energy. Sex is relevant tarot. I don't care if you're male or female. You wanting to take care of everybody. You know, being the protective one. Trying to make sure everyone's safe and secure and feels loved and warm. Queen of Swords. You're going to have to go cold from time to time. There's someone's energy here that just takes from you and takes from you and takes from you. You'll have to cut them out. You know? If you haven't learned your lessons, I promise you the next time you'll come across this, it's not going to go so well. That's what I'm saying. Right now, you are passively keeping an eye on the pain. You're kind of eyeballing it. That pain that's sitting there in the corner, you know damn good and well it's there. You know it's there. Are you going to do something about it? Are you going to hold on to it? Are you going to refrain from it? Are you going to give to it by indulging? Or will you refuse to stop contributing to it? Okay, because it's going to come up again. I promise you. If this person's a cycler, there's a good chance they'll come back. And if it's not them, it'll be someone else who prods you in your wound the same way. You give and you nurture and you love and you adore at your own cost. You're going to have to learn who is worth your energy and who is not worth your energy. It's a discernment process. And this is where our pros become our cons. All signs have them. It's not avoidable. There's no such thing as the perfect sign. You can't. There's no. That's like saying there's a perfect human. There isn't. Okay. One of our strengths is emotional loyalty. It's also one of our cons. That sense of nourishing, that habitual need in you to satisfy others and make sure that they are well fed and loved. Someone takes that for granted. And when it comes time for them to give something back to you, they're nowhere to be found. Or they shut their feelings off. Okay, let's do it. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification. It's not enough. You're aware of it. Page of Swords, Three of Swords. You are aware that there's pain here. Okay? And this is likely the devil, the fear of the thing you've been through before, and the thing for which you are most susceptible to. I need you to be a little more than aware of it if you want to pass, I hate that fucking term. But you want to get through that next round, because there will be a next round. Someone's going to try to prod you the same way. Are you going to default to old habits? You have to know who's worth giving your energy to. You have to. You have to. Someone either gives to you an equal or they don't. Someone either gives a damn about you or they don't. Someone is either consistently in your life or they're not. You know? And if this person's a cycler, they have inconsistent behavior patterns when it comes to you, and they just keep doing it. There you go. King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Swords. Show me. It feels like two people. It does. Show me. You knew. Once upon a time, you knew. You had questions, you had doubts about this person's emotional unavailability. Eight of Cups. Confusion here. There's some confusion here about the Eight of Cups. Let me know if he was dealing with Taurus. You might have some Taurus in your chart, in which case do pay attention. There was some confusion here about feelings. Is this person emotionally unavailable or what? Why is there confusion? I call bullshit. I know you knew. But refer to last week's general reading. But why? Because the anticipation. There was anticipation. Anticipation for something. Something. There was an anticipation for something. It wasn't much, but it was something. What was it? It was slow. Whatever the hell this was, it was slow, but it felt good. That's the truth. It was slow and it felt good. Okay? It wasn't a lot, but whatever it was, and it was infrequent. It was infrequent, but it was enough that you anticipated it. You got some basic pleasure out of it. It wasn't fast-paced. It wasn't anything like that, but there was some anticipation of this person's energy and they yours that was exciting, but also hindered. It was exciting, but also hindered simultaneously. It was nothing but blockage and bullshit, but you got something from it. You tried to, you told yourself many times, don't manifest this person, they'll just break your heart. Don't manifest this person, they'll just break your heart. Here's the problem. You compromised your energy. You compromised it. You compromised it enough with this person that it just stretched things out over a long period of time. In your effort of trying to work with them, all it did was stretch things out. All right, fast forward. I felt like we did this shit last week. Okay, so let's see what we, as always, Scorpio, I'm in our corner. We have to learn lessons the hard way. And I see you learning a lesson the hard way. It's just, is it going to stick? Because something's going to come up in future. Show me the tarot, please. I don't want you to go. There you are. Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, that's you. That could be who they are. What about it? What's the Tower here? What's the realization? The feelings are... There you go. Breadcrumbing. An active participant. Back here, we opened with 2 kings as well. King of Cups, King of Swords. There was basic anticipation with this person's energy. It felt good. It wasn't much, but it was something, right? It was a little exciting. But there's overall blockage surrounding it. But, all these buts. But it's a lover's energy. That's why I'm doing it. I feel it. It's so strong, and I don't want to not feel it. See what I'm saying? I don't want to not feel it. I gotta feel this, right? We met this person over a long period of time, practically compromising our energy a little bit every time. Okay? Tower, the realization. Not so nice interpretation. Depends if you're the cross watcher and how much you identify. So you can go ahead and scream, it's the other way around, it's the other way around, it's the other way around. That's fine. Go ahead. That's fine. I am reading Scorpio though. Scorpio looking at this person who teases them with their energy. She's fingering her coin. You get it? Oops. It was breadcrumbing. Excuse me. It was breadcrumbing. It was breadcrumbing and it wasn't balanced. It wasn't fair. It doesn't really matter how that landed. It wasn't fair. It wasn't balanced. You had real feelings in this. They teased you. But it would not go beyond that. And this is what you realized the hard way. Somebody was teasing you viciously with their energy. Because they got off on it. But when it came time for them, they go cold. They go King of Swords. But when they opened up to you, you're realizing this on the Tower. This is realization. This is lightning shit. Looking back on it, you realize it was just a bunch of teasing. You're just teasing my energy, breadcrumbing me. They gave me nothing substantial to work with. It's not a 6 of Cups, it's a 6 of Pentacles. You know? And there it is. There's the poor behavior pattern right there. There it is, right there. You were inclined to show this person love. And with it, that sense of attachment. This is specific to this person. It's not in general, it's specific. You know it. Okay, 3 of Cups. Alright. How much you tried to bring it together? I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, God. Wow. Okay, Knight of Cups. Yup. Okay. You tried to bring this together with your romantic energy. It was love for this person. As I've seen, you're pulling up nothing but water. You had legit feelings, and it's this person. They represent that devil attachment, that poor pattern you have with this person, where they tease you and they give you nothing, and that's the summary right there. The more you showed this person love, the more it broke your fucking heart, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. The world, show me. Let's do it. Let's do it. The world with the other person. The world is the other person. Yeah, it's them. Sitting pretty. Empress, dual card of Taurus, Libra. Yep. You were an option with them, but there's that compromise energy. It did not go beyond a certain structure or a certain pattern between you two. They saw you as an option for their passion, but it was one that was tempered. In other words, they did not allow it to go anywhere. They did not allow themselves to have feelings for you. Okay. This is someone who is obviously important in your eyes. You two may have done this before, especially since the devil is attached to your Two of Cups. In other words, this particular person represents your emotional behavior pattern. Okay. Hope. Your person's pulling off a lot of big energy here. The Empress and the Hope. What is the hope here? Whatever their particular burdens are, they hope one day that it will come to an end. How that relates back to you, I do not know. Or the burden between you two will end, something like that. I don't know. What is the burden to this person? It could be that it's over the world. It could be that they've lost all hope for this, or it's just too much of a burden. Taking action towards cutting it out. Okay. And there they are again. They feel justified in this. Their spirit's big, but their energy's small. They were too nervous. They were too nervous to give you anything other than boundaries, blockage, and bullshit. They also represent the cycle and the Ten of Swords. You've done it with this person before. They talk a big game. The execution is nervous. The idea is maybe one day, I don't know. I can't tell. The cycle's heavy on this one. You've done it with this person before. Okay. Right now, they're taking action, as far as I can tell, to decrease their burdens, but it doesn't seem to be related to you. Okay. If it helps you at all, there was feelings there. If it helps you at all, there was feelings there. But they never said that to you, as far as I can tell. Okay. I don't know. Something in their world might be ending. Or there's just too many burdens to bear. I don't know. The energy is just too small when it comes to you. When it comes to you, their energy is just too small. They like knowing you were an option, but that was it. Teasing. Okay? When it comes to you, the energy is just too small. It's, this cycle that they represent, they seem to have a lot of strength and hope elsewhere. Okay? So please be aware of that. Okay. Alright, show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification. For Scorpio, it's just, you know, I would feel wrong to tell you to hold out hope for that. Any sort of acknowledgement of feelings. I don't know. Oh, show me the devil, please. The Good God. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, communication. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, okay. So there it is. There it is. There it is. Again, it's weird, man. I see so little energy devoted to you. It's more like about their particular life system or life path that they're on. Okay. Page of Pentacles, and as I say it, it's like I told you, you're going to be tested and or prompted with this again. And it depends on how critically you learned these lessons over here under the Tower energy. Okay, it just depends. The Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Prince of Pentacles, the High Priestess. You know, you have to use your intuition in this, honey. If the communication drops again, and it's not you prompting it, it's this person who represents your old fears and love and the way you have an attachment pattern with this person. Okay. If it feels like nothing has changed, then it's true. Nothing has changed. You're going to have to use your intuition based on what communication you received. You had genuine love and feelings for this person, and they did not reciprocate, to say the least. It looks, if anything, like they got off on it, or it felt good knowing that they could have your energy, or have access to it, or something like that. And this is a hard lesson that you've had to learn. The Ace of Swords, Lovers is on the sideways. Now you're not so convinced that this person's a proper lover. In that spiritual sense, in the emotional sense, all that. Well, I don't blame you, you know. Strength, it's taking you strength to do what? To enforce your decision? Or what? Okay. I see you rejecting it. Okay, it's taking you strength to reject it because now you're not so convinced that this person's a lover. Yeah, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's looking like, based on the communication you receive from this person, you look at it, you assess it, and realize nothing's changed. Okay. The Four of Coins, so you are withholding, as far as I can tell. I feel like everybody I've read for, I swear to God, it might literally be 12 for 12, or at least 8 for 12, had Wheel of Fortune and Judgment in their future lines. As I said that, Judgment. Okay. Whether or not it's a, you know, let's just take a look. Okay, Chariot. There's so much doubt surrounding this person. So much doubt. I know you had big love and big feelings for this person, and so too caused that Three of Swords. They took what they wanted from you, and it made them feel good, while they boosted themselves up or moved on with their life or something like that, because they sit in real pretty as the Empress with the Sun. The Chariot's on the sideways. You're not convinced. You're just not convinced at all. So I see you withholding. I just see you withholding. You don't seem to be moving forward. You're not convinced it's a true calling. You're not convinced it's a true comeback. You doubt this person's sincerity on every conceivable measure. And there you go. You used to see them as lover. Now you just kind of see them not as a literal devil, but as someone who represents your bad emotional attachment pattern. And it seems to be specific to this person. All I can say is, based off the communication you get with them, either A, something has changed and it looks different and feels different, which means it will sway your decision to talk to them again, or B, you can tell by their language that absolutely nothing's changed. And so you will cut it out, or bare minimum, you will keep your communication kind of cold and emotionally distant. Okay? Cold and emotionally distant. For some reason you're not convinced that this person knows how to move forward correctly, like they don't get it. It's nice that they tried, but you think that they don't get it. They don't get it. So you're keeping yourself very reserved. The Queen of Swords over the Empress. Hierophant just tried to pop out. Okay. The Queen of Swords over the Empress, please. Show me. You have to protect yourself. 10 of Wands. Well, if it feels like you were beat up, it's because you were. Okay. 3 of Swords. You're so not convinced of this person's energy and sincerity, and again, they gave you a reason to. They clearly teased you with their energy while extracting from you what it is that they wanted, and it benefited them clearly. They clearly took from you and it benefited them. They're glowing up. Like, seriously. You have got to remember how little they gave you. They didn't make you feel glowed up at all. You know? You feel like a broken empress. That's your body laying down there. So if it causes you too much pain, or if it's just too difficult, then there you go. That's your answer. Okay? So here, in the Page of Swords to the 3 of Swords, there they are again. I'm telling you, fuck, wow. They don't want to go away. Okay. That's interesting. How can I make it right? That's interesting. I haven't, prove it. Oh! Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Oh, honey. Okay. You got to start making demands. Okay? I don't know how else to put that. You got to start making demands. I know you gave and you expected in return, and guess what? That's what most people do. That's what most normal people do. Okay? They give and then they get back. They shouldn't have to ask, right? It's usually a pretty good system. This person took and they benefited from your energy. There is a strong calling in them to balance up. They know shit ain't right. Okay? I typically don't see this. You don't believe this person, and you don't. That's all I see from your energy. You don't believe this person. You're not convinced. The communication doesn't seem to have changed. And here's the thing. They're coming back even stronger. They know shit ain't right. There's more confidence here than there was before, and I don't know why. That's terribly interesting. We have Justice, Hierophant, and 9 of Pentacles here. There's more confidence about correcting the situation than there was in the past, and I don't know why that's coming across so strongly. It's like the less you believe in them, the more they feel that they have to. You just don't believe in them. I keep hearing, I don't believe in you. I don't believe you. And your thing is prove it. Prove it. Go out of your way to prove it. Go out of your way to prove it. And I feel like they're going to try to. That's what's amazing here. I don't know where this sense of justice and trying to balance the scales is coming from, but it seems to be urgent with this person, and I don't know why. Show me the Page of Swords with the 3 of Swords. For now, overall, you're just keeping an eye out on your heart space pain. That's not enough, baby. That's not enough. You got to actively engage in it. You need to actively engage in it. It's more than that. I know, you're keeping your communication small. I know. I know, you need a timeout from your emotions, I get that. But at some point you're going to have to deep dive if you want to get your energy back. Okay? Correct. Correct. Be the Emperor. Shore up those feelings, okay? But at some point, yeah, you're going to have to direct your energy towards that 3 of Swords and understand to the full extent your lesson here. You have such a strong disbelief in this person and their ability to prove to you that there's any change, that it won't be more of this shit. Okay. I'm not convinced though. It's like, why would they care? They just took from you and took from you. Why would they suddenly care about balancing up in the future? That's what I'd like to know. And I would say it's a new person, except I just saw the insistence of their energy coming back. Show me this. Show me this. Show me this. It's like for some reason your disbelief in them somehow makes it worse. 8 of Pentacles. They want to work things out with you. They're manifesting it. Okay. Queen of Swords. They made that particular decision. Oh, sorry about that. Where was I? Where was I even? Okay. There's something here about pride. wanting to do the right thing. Okay, I don't know what's spurring this person on, but it was a long time coming. You are pleased. You are pleased, but you're not going to show it. At first you don't believe them. And it's like the more you don't believe them, the bigger that sensation gets. So make demands. You want reciprocity? Demand it. Say, prove it. I don't want to see you again just to get more of this bullshit. You know? I thought we had a connection here, and I don't know. But there they are approaching you, and it's going to take a minute. Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands. Four of Pentacles is behind you. You're not trying to... this is after this period you go through. You're keeping communication to a bare minimum. You're keeping your feelings out of it too. Which I have to agree with you, because again, you're still not convinced. You're still not convinced that this person's re-entry means anything more than the same old, right? Can I get a... ooh, okay. Can I get a time check, please? It's like, for some of you, I don't remember, somebody had a similar time check. This could be Libra season, by next Libra season, and this could also be by November, all right? Okay, could literally be the 21st, I do not know, or 21, which is the end of the year. Take that, reverse, take 21, reverse it to 12, end of year cycle. Okay, so Libra season, November in general, let's see, 4, and it could be upwards to 4 years. I know, but that's also why you're not meant to wait either, ever. Don't ever wait on somebody's energy, okay? For some of you, September, I've been saying September for a couple of folks. 9 months from now, or just September in general. It could be 4 years. It could be the first September in 4 years. I don't know. I'm sorry. There's that 4 again. There's that 4 again. There will be a change. And the communication will start small, like it always does. And there will be a reconnection value. You just don't know it. You can't see it. I don't think they can either. It has that feeling of being far out. I'm sorry to say that. I know that doesn't win popularity points in tarot, but there you go. They want to do right. I don't know what got up their ass all of a sudden to do what's right in this connection. I don't know. It could be that they are single or independent now. I don't know. I don't know. But for some of you, 4 years for sure. For some of you, it might be a happy birthday wish. It is our birthday season, and the star often represents the birthday wish. That's something that's so odd. There was a missed day. I'm telling you, there was a missed day of significance here, and that's where the regret is born. It was a missed wish. For some of you, yeah, that comeback call will be around your birthday, wish upon a star, all that, wishing you a happy birthday as the magician. There's still pain behind you. True. But for others of you, there was a wish here, and it was so close. It was missed. Something was missed. An important day was missed. 6 and 9. Let me know if you're dealing with Cancer, but yeah. You gotta move on with your life, honey. You can't wait, okay? I know this one was difficult. I am kind of getting tired of seeing these for you. Honey, the faster you can clear your energy, okay? It's not a race. It's true. It's not a race, and I would never encourage you to do that, ever. But I will often see what you call chronic readings or repetitive readings until the energy gets cleared and cleaned and completely done. I will see more and more of the same. It looks like we're at the height of this. whatever this is, that future orientation is quite strong, very strong. It was insistent, okay, that in future this person will come back around when their energy is more confident and or independent and or free and so forth, and to create a space of justice between you two. Something stronger than it was before. Why? I don't know. It seems to be further out and I can't peg it down. Okay, otherwise I'd tell you. But you have to, Scorpio honey, we're at the height of this, whatever this is. I've been saying it for you for a couple of weeks, okay? But the sooner you can clear your energy, the more I can see other things, okay? And I know this was difficult, I know it was devastating, and here's what really kills me. They clearly benefited from the experience, but you didn't. One of my favorite quotes, I believe I said this in somebody's video last week, it was from Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Love Jane Austen. I received all the punishment of an attachment and none of the rewards. That's who I'm talking to today. You received all the punishment and none of the reward for an attachment, because you are naturally loving and you are naturally giving. You will give your emotions away. You will give your nurturing side away if it means pleasing others to your own cost. Someone benefited from it. They felt bigger by it. They felt better for it. They had more hope and strength for themselves. This could be someone new. I don't feel like it is. I don't just see somebody rushing in and offering commitment right away. That's crazy. With the Hierophant, Injustice, and Nine of Pentacles, that is, I am of sound mind and body. I am independent and confident and secure, and I am offering you, Scorpio, straight up commitment. It's hard to imagine we just turned the corner on that real quick, but I have free sound of mind and body. Jesus. Yeah. So, I mean, it could be someone new who turns around and just like, I'm just going to rescue you from you, baby, and I'm going to offer you commitment tomorrow. I just don't do that, man. I don't do that. I mean, it's strong, it's secure, and I grant you it's a flip from what I was seeing over here, okay? But I can't help but feel, and I must insist, it's the same person. It's just further out when they have changed, because you have to remember how heavy your skepticism is when you start talking to them again, and you will. You'll just leave your feelings out of it, kind of like how they opened up with, okay? You just don't believe them, you don't believe them, you don't believe, and you still don't believe them. Yeah, still, I'm talking to you, but I have no proof or evidence that you've changed at all. So you're giving bare minimum of your energies to them. You're not trying to be a bitch. It's just protection, man. Anyway, and there's going to come a point where you're like, okay, prove it. Which, let's be honest with you, Scorpio, we probably should have been asking for proof back here. You were rebuffed. I can see that when it was time, anyway, I see it, but maybe stronger evidence of proof that they're giving to you in equal measure. You do have a right to ask for that, you know? I learned that shit the hard way too. You have a right to ask for more if you're already giving. Okay. Scorpio honey, put in the comments as you see fit. I hope you are well, take care, and be well.